Hi, my name is Kiran and I'll be explaining about strategic risk. Strategic risks arise from the fundamental decisions that directors take concerning an organization's objectives. In this case, Stump also said the bank would discontinue all sales goals by the end of the week. Stump told the House Financial Services Committee the bank no longer needed those targets to grow. In this case, Stump has continued all sales goals to reduce the accusations of the bank being fraudulent. This decision by Stump is a method of reducing the accusations. Strategic risk management is the process of identifying, quantifying, and mitigating any risk that affects or inherent in a company's business strategy, strategic objectives, and strategy execution. A way of shutting down fraud accusations was by presenting financial reports to the public that supported the bank's innocence. The bank could also hire a legal authority to assist them with all the accusations. Thank you.
Hi, Shavi here, and I'm going to talk about liquidity risk today. So, liquidity is the ability of a firm, company, or even an individual to pay its debt without suffering catastrophic losses. Liquidity risk stems from the lack of the marketability of an investment that can't be bought or sold quickly. In this case study, CNBC is fined with 14 billion for mortgage-backed securities from the USA Department. So the bank should be able to identify the risk early so that they can prepare themselves for a course like this one. The bank should have the ability to conduct the risk analysis on extreme and also maintain of the liquid assets to serve as cushion. The bank should also have a also has to create a contingency plan so they can adjust liquidity strategies accordingly. They can outline the policies and delegate clear lines of responsibility and much more. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sharin and I'll be speaking about market risk today. The S&P 500 was 0.93%, the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 1.07%, and the Nasdaq fell 0.93%. Stock had losses by end of the session. The identified risk based on the statement is market risk. Market risk is the potential loss of value in asset and liability due to changes in market variables such as interest and exchange rate, stock prices, equity, and commodity prices. Market risk is important in trading and some investment banking activities. I will advise the Treasurer of Bank to practice implementation of an efficient market risk management framework. Simply put, a market risk management framework provides a comprehensive and dynamic structure for measuring, monitoring, and managing liquidity risk, as well as market risk, which include interest rate, forex, equity, and commodity price risk of a bank. This structure needs to be closely integrated with the bank's business strategy to achieve the desired effect. Thank you.
Hi, this is Fahad, and I will be talking about legal risk. So in this case, Wells Fargo could be in for even more trouble on reports the Justice Department in preparing to sanctions the bank over repossessing cars owed by the military members. The bank could be hit with a fine as large as 20 millions for alleged violation of the Service Members Civil Relief Act. So first of all, what's the legal risk? Legal risk is the risk that an organization is not legally permitted to enter into transactions, particularly derivatives transactions. And it becomes more complex when it involves international finance operations, since foreign laws apply to many aspects of an organization transactions. And how to overcome the legal risk in this case, bank should avoid the risk by not starting or continuing the activity that create uncertainty. Secondly, the bank can identify the sources of the risk and try as much as they can to reduce or to remove the legal risk. And the primary sources of the legal risk are contracts, regulations, and structural changes, and so on. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Narsafina. So today I will be explaining about reputational risk. So in general, reputational risk, it refers to potential loss to financial capital market share that results from damage in company's reputation. So it is a threat or danger to a good name or standing of a business itself. So based on the case studies, the Deutsche Bank has created unauthorized customer accounts to meet the sales target. So this is considered as a fraud activities and they have been exposed to the threat of reputational risk. So how to overcome this risk is that the board of directors and the top management need to understand all the actions that they do may affect the public perception. So board of directors must emphasize the importance of reputational risk management as they need to work closely with the audit committee to ensure the corporate governance be adhered, which is comply to the legal business procedure. So for example, the bank needs to create authorized customer accounts to achieve the sales target. So basically, that are the key risks that exist from the case studies, which is the legal risk, market risk, reputational risk, strategic risk, and also strategic risk. And I would like to thank you for watching this video.